I know it's been a while, but we are back here at the Lakers Report by Chat Sports. I am Nic Rohloff, and we're talking Luka Doncic today. Yes, could he be coming to Hollywood to team up with LeBron and Anthony Davis? We'll have to break that down on today's show. But let me know and show our bosses that you want more Lakers videos. We can make that happen if this video gets a lot of likes. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's go for 150 likes. We get 150 likes, maybe we got more videos coming up here on the channel. Let's talk about this wild report around Luka Doncic now, because it's kind of hard to fathom Luka coming to LA, right? I mean, how would Dallas ever let him leave that city, right? Probably not going to ever happen. But Kevin O'Connor did have this to say, that I reported on this podcast and on The Ringer how they have their sights, that being Los Angeles, set on Luka Doncic in the future. We'll see if that works out. Dallas just made a finals. Dallas is looking better than ever with their supporting cast. That may not work out, but the Lakers, by not trading their future picks, clearly are still thinking long-term at this point. They're not going all in like you might expect many teams to do with James. So this is definitely interesting, to say the least. Kevin O'Connor, I really do like his NBA draft coverage, but I don't really know if he has sources on the Mavericks situation, the Lakers situation. I think he's just speculating here that they could just be holding onto their draft capital for the future to wait for LeBron to leave and then end up going for Luka Doncic if it doesn't end up working out in Dallas and they end up trying to disband. I will say this though. You better have, let's just say, the best, and I say the best trade package available for Luka, because I don't think the Mavericks would do Luka a solid by sending him to a team of his choosing. And every single team in the NBA would want Luka Doncic. So it really just might be who has the best trade package. And I don't know if Los Angeles has that per se, due to the fact you look at teams like OKC, which would never happen, but Brooklyn, Houston, with all those picks, those young players. And Luka Doncic is the second best player in basketball. If I had to rank it, it's probably Jokic 1, Luka 2, and then you could really start having conversations from 3 and beyond. I personally like a little SGA action, but Luka is no doubt 1 or 2 in the NBA. He is as dynamic of a playmaker and scorer and offensive engine as you can possibly find in the NBA. He just consistently gives you elite numbers on a night in, night out basis, and it's hard to fathom him ever being let go from the Dallas Mavericks organization. And he was really, really good this past postseason, man. And that's not a shock either, right? By the way, he's had a good playoff career going back to the bubble when he was just absolutely torching the Los Angeles Clippers. That's always nice here at the Lakers Report. But he was really good last year too, right? Obviously leading the Mavericks to the NBA Finals, coming up just short. Now, there are some downsides to Luka Doncic: defense, effort. He also might have an eating problem. Hey, coming from someone who is a chubby guy himself, listen, it's kind of odd if you look back at Luka Doncic rookie year highlights compared to him now. There is significant weight gained. Who knows if that's a concern for the future. But let me know, what are the chances Luka ends up on the Lakers? Scale at 1 to 100. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I really don't. But we're going to be honest, a 1. Simply not going to happen. But anyway, let me know what you guys think the chances of Luka Doncic going to LA in the near future is down below. As we get closer and closer to ending today's show, I do got to tell you about our sponsor, that is Prize Picks. It's the #1 daily fantasy sports platform and app in North America, with more than 5 million active members who play on a daily basis. It's the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports, because unlike other apps, on Prize Picks, it's just you against the numbers. And they actually have a really cool deal, by the way, for football season that is starting this weekend. Caleb Williams, 1 passing yard, gets you 1 win on Prize Picks every week in September. That's right. Only 1 yard gets you an automatic win every football weekend in September. 4 weeks of free W's. Don't miss this deal on Prize Picks, because it's gone when September ends. And you could actually win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. I got a little 3-player entry for football this upcoming weekend. More than Tyreek Hill, 91.5 receiving yards. More than Tua Tagovailoa, 255.5 passing yards. Less than Joe Burrow, 252.5 passing yards. 3-player entry here to win 5 times my money. But hey, You can take my picks here, but also add in the Caleb Williams special to make it a 4-player entry. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. All right, Laker legend Robert Horry actually chimed in here on the Luka Doncic situation. You got to think about this. Luka is going to be how old when his current deal expires? 31, 32. He ain't the best defensive player now, and that's the Lakers' problem. You got to have some athletic guys that can play some defense. And Luka, he can score with the best of them. But we also know you got to take Beers out of his hands because he ain't the one to stay in shape. I told you it wasn't just me who said that, folks. He's gonna be good, but he ain't gonna be what you need probably. That's some harsh words from Robert Horry, but listen, I said the same thing. If Luka wants to get to the next step and win to the highest level, be an NBA champion, he needs to stay and get into elite basketball shape. We saw him hit the wall in the finals. Like we mentioned, he just kind of... Now, Jeffrey Cooperstein, the host of the Mavericks channel, and Harrison Graham will tell you that he was injured, which might be the case, but... It was very tough to watch at times because the effort he was giving on the defensive end was honestly laughable. And then you go on my Twitter, at Nic_Rohloff, by the way, shameless plug, you will find tweets about me criticizing Luka and how embarrassing it was in the effort I was seeing on the defensive end. It was horrible. He was getting picked on night in, night out, every possession it felt like the Celtics were just going at him. And sure, the offensive numbers are going to be good. That is who Luka Doncic is. He is the best offensive player in the NBA. Him or Jokic are really close, but you can pick your poison, whichever one. But he just simply can't defend, and he's not going to be able to do that at least to a high level until he gets in good shape. I mentioned it earlier. Go back and watch the highlights of him as a rookie. I'm not going to go out there and say he was some elite defender during his rookie season, but just the way he moved around. I saw a clip circulating on Twitter the other day that he drove to the rack off 2 legs, 2-hand dunk. Luka ain't doing that now. I mean, he's going in, he's going inside, doing a little layup. Luka needs to get in better shape if he wants to take that next level. But just thinking about it from a Lakers perspective, right, and pulling it in from just standard Luka Doncic talk in the back to Los Angeles. What is the plan? Because mentioned 31-32 until he's off his contract. That's like 6-7 years from now. Like, what are they going to do? Like, are they just going to stand pat and hold on to all their assets and hope that Luka Doncic becomes available and they somehow land him? Probably not smart, right? Like, once LeBron leaves in a couple of years, you got to try to find a player to join up in LA with Anthony Davis, and I just don't think Luka Doncic is that guy. So to me, I really feel like this is an unrealistic conversation to have. I wanted to talk about it because we need to come on here and talk some Lakers basketball for a change, but I just don't see a way it's going to happen. All right, Luka Doncic is a top blank player in the NBA. I think too, but give me your votes down below. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel because we are going to bring it all here at the Lakers Report. And we get more subscribers, we get more videos. It's how it works here at Chat Sports. So do me a favor, because if you want more vids here on the channel, hit that sub button.